spending Sunday evening with us. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Here's Baldwin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Basket counts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Melly to the inside. From 8 feet. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Nunn. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Baberovic. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Outside Nunn. Yurtseven a screen. And Nunn is good for 3. Nunn's got 5 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Hayes. With the floater. Blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. The baseline Jay. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Baldwin. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Melly gets the bucket.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Oh, there's the alley. Here's Baldwin. 6 points for him. It's picked off. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Baberovic. Over Nunn. It's hauled in by Athens. Baldwin with a rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Baldwin's got 8 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
With some arc. The shot no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And here's Grant from the arc. He buries it from three. Grant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for Athens, right wing. Puts it up from 17. And he gets it back. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Monday, then on Wednesday. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Athens.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Now here's Grant. Left side, Brown. Three-pointer. Guterich with the rebound. And for Athens. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Birch. Carries the 7-footer. Athens trails by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Grant. Launches it. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Out to the wing. Pass to Hayes. Shoots over Grant. Hayes misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And he gets it to go.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
The home team calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. Clock at 6. Here's Baberovic. From outside, off the mark. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. 7 points in the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Baberovic. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's the teardrop. The shot that time not on target. From 17, the rebound by Nunn.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
This quarter, they've done a great job of attacking inside and controlling the pace.
Osman, he's checked in for Athens. Athens shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the free throw, no good. Here's 7, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Baldwin. It's hauled in by Athens.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And the shot goes down. Yurtseven's got his first bucket in this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Baldwin. From 12 feet. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Athens. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many.
And that's a wrap on half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On offense, here is Athens. The lead is 2. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. And it's Baldwin in at shooting guard. Here's 7 up top. Outside Nunn. The 3 ball. Drains the triple. Nunn's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Nunn's gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. And for Athens. And here's Hayes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Baldwin. Over Nunn. It's on target from the high post.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Yurtseven. Shot from 12. That one falls. Yurtseven's gotten his 2nd bucket.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Over Nunn. Baldwin's shot is off. Athens leading by 5. Here's Osman. Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. And he comes up with a bucket.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
They set the pick. Pass to Melli. Here's Baberovic. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Up and in on the layup. Hayes has got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Athens with it. Now here's Nunn. 1:51 left in the 3rd. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Hayes. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Grant's checked in for Nunn.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. 6 to shoot. A deep 3. The rebound by Osman. Athens leading by 8. To the inside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. That one goes in. 1:07 left to play in the 3rd. On the wing, Grant. Jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Off target with the three. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Five to shoot. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Athens. They lead by 7. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Team foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And a miss there on the triple. Athens leading by 5. So on the floor for Athens. Over to the wing. Brown passes to Graham. Six on the shot clock. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. They set the screen. Drops in the layup for 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Brown. And Athens calls time here. So both teams making some changes here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. That shot missing. Good D by Yurtseven. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Offensive board. The kick out to Nunn.
2 minutes.
He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Baldwin. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. basket number 9 on 12 tries.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
The home team calls timeout. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Athens.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And that one drops. He's got 21.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time. Melly with a rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. They set a pick. Here's Melly. Three-pointer. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so it's Athens with it. They've led by as much as 10. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
"20 seconds left to play in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
None. 2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. The home team calls timeout. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Here's Baldwin. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Here's Melly. Oh, the trifecta! Here's Nunn, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. Hayes for 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Athens winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is...
Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the center position. Lock at 6. Pass to Papanikolaou. Fournier, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Phil Jackson for just a minute. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Fall. That one misses. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Puts it up from 15. That's short off the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Nails the baby hook.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Jones to the middle. Here's Davies. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here's Vezenkov. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Unloads from 13. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
It's good from long range.
Fournier was really quick hands there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Jones from outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Vezenkov. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Jones. It's deflected. And here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Bonga. Brown outside. Outside, Jones. Here's Bonga. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. Bonga gets the bucket. So it's the visitors now. Outside Fournier. With 1 on the clock, the shot's good. He's got 5.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
We've got Peters, and it's Dorsey in at the 2 guard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul, first team.
On Tuesday, and then on Friday.
At the line for your home team, number 45.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Here now, Vildoza. Pass to Peters. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Dorsey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
At the elbow, Jones. On the wing, Brown. Nothing on the board. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here now, Vildoza launches it from deep. That shot off the mark.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but There's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Pokusevski finds Jones. Shot clock at 6. On the wing ground. Here's Pokusevski. No good. That would have tied it. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Here's Vildoza. Here's Milutinov. Count that one.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Pokusevski, the pass to Brown. Back to Pokusevski. The layup off target.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Peters. Here's Milutinov. Misses from short range.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pokusevski, the pass to Brown. Inside. Puts it up. Hits the jump hook. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Defended by Jones. It's deflected. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one is off.
At the line for your home team, Jones. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Papa-Nicolau kicks to Fournier. To the paint. Here's Fall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Good on both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Milikina passes to Bonga. Shot from the wing. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there. Just a gifted scorer. All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Fournier against Jones. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after this.
You take a look at the visitors. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, they have been disruptive and aggressive on the defensive end of the floor. I love the intensity that they played and showed with. I mean, guys.
And that about wraps it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Ntilikina. He's out there with Jones, and it's Jones in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Fournier against Jones. Carries it down low. He's got 7. The shake. Fournier pulls it down. Here's Panathinaikos. Scoreless thus far. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. From 8. Jones, no luck.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
That one drops for him. Vazenkov's got 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Bonga. Here's Davies. Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Panathinaikos. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Jones. Plays it up off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Vazenkov. Plays it up and banks it in. 11 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Timeout, timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. .121 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Pokuševski. Still scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Brown finds Washington. And shot on the way. That one falls.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Peters. Here now, Vildoza.
Home team foul. Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .46 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Dorsey. And it's off from three-point range. Brown outside. Now Washington. Here's Bonga. There's a screen for the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bonga's got 5.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
That free throw missing.
At the line for the away team.
And he sinks the second. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go that time. From deep three-point territory. That shot is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Good on the triple.
3 points.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Back to Brown. Washington kicks to Brown. Out to the wing. From outside the arc. That shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Peters. Here now, Vildoza. Here's the screen. Hits the three-point bomb.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
Timeout. And no need to get away from the game plan, though. Got plenty of time to get back in it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Screen by Jones. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Bonga, the pass to Davis. Hits it from three-point range.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The tray. And it's Vazenkov missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Tries it from 9. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Here's Fall. Banked in off the glass.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Evan Fournier.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Down low. Fall can't hit.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Jones dishes to Jones. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Jones. This one for 3. Ntilikina can't hit. Fournier with the ball. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Vazenkov. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drills it from outside.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
11 feet away. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
0. 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Goes up off the inbound. Davies misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded
this very special day, let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. De Silva. That three's off the mark. Driving to the basket. No good. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Yes, it's good.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
You're 7, a screen on Edwards. Guarded by Edwards. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Edwards. Floats one, and he lays it in. A minute 50 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez from the arc. The shot comes out. Here's De Silva. He's covered by your 7. Now here's Edwards. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Edwards got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. It's rebounded by your 7.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
You're 7 with the ball. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Osman. Here's Hernan Gomez. Off target from outside. Pass to Edwards. Here's De Silva. Outside Edwards. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Athens. On target from range. Napier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Grant outside. On the wing, Grant. Hernangomez sets a screen. Pulls up. Grant's shot is off. Booker against Nunn. Pass to Napier. There's a screen. Shot from the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Napier's got 5 points now in the quarter. Athens trails by 7. Back to Grant. Now Hernangomez. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Athens shooting their first foul shot of the night. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. He's covered by Grant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Athens trails by 6. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Athens. Booker looking around. Left side Napier. Out to the right wing. Booker with a screen on Grant. Pass to Booker. The layup off target.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
None with it. Grant outside. Now here's Brown. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
The home team calls timeout. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's De Silva. Uses the glass to finish the layup. De Silva's got his second basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Osman. Now here's your 7. It's not going to go for him. Outside Edwards. Driving in. It's blocked. Now here's Hernangomez. Not a lot of room. Guarded by Edwards. And no good. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to De Silva from downtown. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
The defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Athens trails by 8. And here's your 7. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Give him 8 points now.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance here.
Edwards for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 8. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a...
Next up, That does it for halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Back to Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And for Athens, You'd 7 a screen. Connects from downtown.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Now Edwards. Give him 8 points now.
Switch.
And he drives in. Shots blocked. And for Athens, a little over a minute gone here in the second half. That one drops for him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. Athens trails by 3. Here's Hernan Gomez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the line for him here.
Hernan Gomez taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. The home team calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And Edwards, here we go. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards has got 10.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. You're 7 a screen. And another miss by Athens. Pass to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Athens trails by 3. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That one is off. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. A tight game here in Utah. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. It's tipped. And they're on the break. Here's Osman. Soft touch off the glass. Osman's got his second bucket on the night. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
There's the triple. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Osman. Fires the three. That shot is off. He's covered by Yurtseven. And is blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third. And here's Napier from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. And we'll have the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Grant gets it to go.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And for Athens, Napier, no good. On offense, here is Athens. Nunn, the pass to Brown. Nunn with it. Pass to Graham. Booker defending. Banked it in off the glass.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Offline from the top of the key. On offense, here is Athens. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Pass to Graham. He shoots it. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And it's a 4-point Athens lead.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The home team calls timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Got a hand on it. Down low. Here's Osman. Fires, top of the key. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Edwards. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Osman. Fires in the triple.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
And there's the screen. And here's Edwards outside. Hits the trifecta.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Free throw good, Edwards.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Guarded by Edwards. And it's in.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
36 seconds left in the game. Guarded by Edwards. And he commits the intentional foul.
Number 7, third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
At the line for your home team, Edwards.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. And both free throws good for Edwards. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
The home team calls timeout. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Edwards. First personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. We're going the other way.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And so it's Athens winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building...
As we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the power forward. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly. Baldwin looking for the opening. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Hangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Marjanovic.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Off on the layup. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. No good. Shot missing.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Inside. Here's Fall.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. With the step back. Pass to Biberovic. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Melly. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to Papa-Nicolau. Here's Fall. Shoots over Marjanovic. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
He's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Fournier out there with Peters, and it's Vildoza in at the 1.
The ball goes to the away team. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 24, Cal Birch.
Pass to Dorsey. And here's Fournier. Over Hayes. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Drives to the hoop, and it's good for two. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. To the left side wing. Pass to Vildoza. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vildoza's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Dorsey. Here's Milutinov. Birch grabs the board. To the inside. Colson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the left wing. Here's Dorsey. True on the 14-footer.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Timeout, timeout. Sorry.
On defense, the visitors. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Here's Marjanovic. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Fall. 6 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Baldwin. There's a good screen. Count it from 12.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
No good on the free throw, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Hayes. From the corner. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Here's Papanikolaou. He has yet to score. The rebound by Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. Marjanovic, a screen on Fournier. Here's Baldwin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The visitors with the ball. It's a one-point game. We've got Hayes. Baldwin out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melly in at the 4. Here's Fall.
Nice finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 2-guard spot.
All the officials are all over that one.
That free throw good from Hayes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the 2-guard. Outside Fournier. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4 shot. A shot's good from Hayes.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Papa kicks to Fournier. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fournier's got 6 in the quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timeout, timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Baldwin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Biberovic. 3-pointer. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Baldwin's gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Fournier. Buries it from 3-point range. 11 points in the game.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
To the middle. Here's Baldwin. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Baldwin's got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Biberovic has got his first bucket of the night. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dorsey. Lets it go from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target. Dorsey's got his second basket of the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Melly. Here's Coulson. Off with the layup.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Dorsey, that's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the shot goes down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gets it up. We've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. He takes it in, and yes, it's good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The jump hook. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Baldwin the pass to Melly. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Here's Baldwin. Back to Marjanovic. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Panathinaikos. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Vizenko. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Baldwin. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. There's a minute 34 left here in the 4th quarter. Baseline drive. That's good on the jump shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Melly with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Shot from 12. Fall with the rebound. Out Fournier. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Fall. Outside Fournier. No good on the triple.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Evan Fournier. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That brings them within single digits. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Fades. Nice touch on the bank shot. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the
Joining us, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Ali LaForce reporting from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
At the line for the away team.
That free throw good from James. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Not going to go that time. And there's the rejection. And they get it back. Yep, that one goes. Now here's Jones. Pass to Bonga. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Kalathis. James passes to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. The three. No luck on that one.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Pass to Bonga. Here's Ntilikina. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Bonga. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
James with the ball. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to James. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. James has got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Jones. Here's Ntilikina. Takes a 3. No good that time. To the paint. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
The home team calls timeout. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's the pick. And there's James from the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Throws it up high.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Second free throw, no good.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Bonga, pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. Picked by Pokashevsky. Here's the three. That shot off the mark. Here's Kalathis. No points yet. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Outside Jones. Picked by Pokashevsky. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Picked by Pokashevsky. Jones from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Diallo. Outside, Brown. Here's a Kobo. Three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Jones. Now here's Brown. Left side, Jones. 2 points. That one goes. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Diallo on the wing. Defended by Brown. There's a screen. Here's Matajunas. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And here's Brown. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Blocked. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fires from the wing. Basket's good. He's got 5. And the visitors call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:51 left in the second period. Here's Kalathis. He's scoreless. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. by Diallo. The rebound by Diallo. James, right side. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. James has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Got a piece of it. 51 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Calathes. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Out left to the wing. No one near him. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Ntilikina to the middle. Fades and shoots. He's off on that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
That does it for halftime. Let's get...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now Jones, and it's Jones in at the 4 spot. Pass to Bonga. On the wing, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ntilikina. Drops in the 3. Ntilikina's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
It's blocked. And here's Jones. He's got 5. Pass to Bonga. Shoots, and the jumper is good. Bonga's got his second bucket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
James attacking, and slam dunk by James.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Pass to Bonga, fires from deep, drains the triple. Bonga's got 8 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Timeout. And the visitors call time here. Here's Calathes. No made baskets yet. James deciding where to go with it. Shot on the wing. Counted.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Jones. 4-3. And he can't get that one. Here's Calathes. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Brown passes to James. Good. And Brown gets the assist. James has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Outside Jones. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Give him 8 points now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
James against Jones. The shot by James, no good. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. The 17-footer. Hauled in by Brown.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. James passes to Korkmaz. Cash money from 16 feet away. Korkmaz has gotten his second bucket.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Jones. Right side Jones. Here's Bonga. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Bonga's got 11.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole...
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bonga's got 3 threes to go so far. And there's a pick from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Brown passes to Washington. Can't hit from in close. He's guarded by Washington. Oh, swiped away. It's Brown on the wing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Covered by Diallo. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. James inside, working on Jones. James passes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And it's a tie ball game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Ntilikina to the paint. The fadeaway. The shot's good.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot.
Jones against James. A minute 42 left in the game. Here's Korkmaz. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Outside Jones. with the fadeaway. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
James against Jones. Korkmaz on the wing. Let's go with a three. From deep three-point land. Jones grabs the board. Outside Jones. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul, first team.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
James outside. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Pass to Jones. From the arc. Ed Jones, good for 3.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And the visitors call time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Here's Brown. Jones grabs the board. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was in the balance right until...
of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the small forward position. Fades back. That one goes in. Now Athens with it. Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even.
Lucas passes to Osman. Down low. Shoots from the right block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Fournier against Hernan Gomez. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
An excellent example of concentration there from Fournier. Did a nice job under pressure keeping his battle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Evan Fournier at the line for one.
That one misses for Fournier. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. No block shot. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Papanikolaou. Up again. Yurtsevin with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
First personal foul.
Athens shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
At the line for two, Cedi Osman.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:57 left in the first. Outside Fournier. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. Now Athens with it. 4-point game. Out left to the wing. Athens moving the ball around. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. Lucas passes to Yurtsevin. And he gets it to go. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Driving to the basket. Count that bucket. He has 6.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. Fall with the rebound. Fournier against Hernan Gomez. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. With the floater, got a piece of it. Here's Osman.
Out of bounds. Awaiting substitution on the clock.
15 seconds left to play in the first. It's Fournier on the wing. With the teardrop. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Good. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And, guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Peters, and it's Vildoza in at the point. Inside, here's Papanikolaou. Here's Milutinov. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Nunn. Here's Osman. Jacks up a three. That shot off. Here now, Vildoza. Defended by Nunn. Now Dorsey. To the wing right side. Lock at 6. Papanikolaou kicks to Dorsey. Over Grant. The shot by Dorsey, no good. And Nunn has got the ball here for Athens. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Osman. Traps in the tray. Osman's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Athens.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Stolen by Grant. And now Athens on the break. Moving it up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Milutinov.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Athens leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Nunn. Missed inside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. .157 left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Fall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Drills the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Vezenkov following the three-point basket by Athens.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Yurtsevin. 1:15 left in the first half. They set the pick for 3. The shot, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
There's Lucas. It's tipped. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
23 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Athens, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
This thing has been about as one-sided as Shaq against Kenny in a three-point contest.
Or better yet, Shaq versus Kenny in the dunk.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the visiting team.
To me.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the 1. Pass to Fall. Here's Vazenkov. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3. Yurtsevin, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4. Papanikolaou trains it from beyond the arc. Papanikolaou's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3, the small forward. And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the point guard position. There's the pick. Here's Vazenkov. Good on the 3-point shot. Vazenkov's got 5.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining on the clock. 2 minutes.
From deep. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him. Here's Fournier. So both teams changing it up here. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Fall passes to Papanikolaou. And that one, good. Papanikolaou's got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Nunn. shoots over Dorsey, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Nunn's got his second bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Dorsey passes to Fall. Shoots it up. Drained for 2 points. Dorsey's got his first points in this one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Launches a three. The shot will not fall. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So both teams making some changes here.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Grant. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Bucket is good. 5 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Athens, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. First free throw is good. And Grant drops them both. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Milutinov. No good with the layup. To the middle. Out the basket. And Athens leads by 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Four on the shot clock. There's Lucas. The shot comes out. Outside Fournier. Pass to Panathinaikos. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Athens with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires from the wing. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Vazenko. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yurtsevin with the bucket. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Sweet little floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Hernan Gomez a screen. Pass to Osman. Fires for three. It's money from deep.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Six seconds left in the game. Inside, Fong. It drops.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
The three. Another three for Athens.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And Athens calls time here. Hernan Gomez can't get the three to fall, and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 slot. They set the pick from past the arc, and it's Osman with the rebound. And here is Athens now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Panathinaikos. Pass to Fournier. Covering. And a miss there on the triple. Now Athens with it. Osman the pass to Slukas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Can't cash in from close range. Late in overtime, they've got a chance to take the lead.
By far the biggest possession of this game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. And Athens calls time here. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
There's the three. Bullseye! Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
So it's Athens taking the W in this one. They escape with a victory.
Friday night full of NBA action. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Ali LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Baldwin, the pass to Melli. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Kalathis. Korkmaz on the wing. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Melli. Here's Marjanovic. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Melli. There's the 3. Korkmaz pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot's good by James.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Baldwin. Now Hayes. Pass to Marjanovic. It doesn't go for him. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. James outside. They set the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Melli with a rebound. To the right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team.
And he drops it first. Diallo's checked in for Korkmaz. And so he hits both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Diallo outside. Pass to Brown. For 3, James sinks it from distance. James has got 8. James has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. The home team calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Right wing, here's Baldwin. Sinks the tray. Baldwin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Kalathis. For 3, James. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Melli. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
They set the pick. Melli with a rebound. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. That puts him in the lead. Baldwin's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
James deciding where to go with it. 4-3, and the 3-pointer goes. 11 points in the game, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 2, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. Some good action action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. To the inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Birch. Birch with a screen on Diallo. Back to Birch. And he buries his first look.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Korkmaz. Diallo outside. Here's Korkmaz. Yet to see a basket. He buries it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play.
It'll be a turnover.
On Sunday and then on Wednesday.
Substitution on the court.
Diallo with the ball. With the teardrop. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The free throw drops for Diallo. And Diallo drops them both. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. The home team calls timeout. Out to the right wing. Pass to Baldwin. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Outside, Brown. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Diallo outside. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Pass to James. Puts up a 3. Baldwin with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
.141 left in the first half of this game. Marjanovic misses in close.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
James passes to Brown. Over to the wing. They set a pick. Pulls it from 20. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. He got burned on that one.
Pass to Baldwin. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So both teams changing it up here. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. 54 seconds left in the second. Here's Kalathis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Good work there as it goes. Calathes has got his second basket of the game. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Baldwin. 12 points for him. Two on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You take a look at the visitors. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the visiting team.
They're clicking.
Glad you could join us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Baldwin. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the point. From downtown, Korkmaz pulls it in. Here's Calathes. Pass to Korkmaz. Six to shoot. And there's James from the arc. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the point. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Marjanovic got his first points of the night.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's James. Sweet little floater.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The home team calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Marjanovic. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. James inside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Pass to Melli. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Baldwin's shot is good. Baldwin's got 14 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
To the inside. They swipe it. Here's Melli, defended by Brown. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. From the high post. Hey, shot's good. He's got 5.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And the visitors call time here.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's a screen for 3. Diallo unable to get that one. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
He tries for 3. Hits the trifecta. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. To the paint. Here's Montejunas. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the coaching staff has been asking him, use your length.
Yep, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you love it when big guys play big. That's the reason they have all those screws up there on the rim.
Count the basket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Akobo. Here's Montejunas from 15 feet away. And there it is for him.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Up 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The 3 ball. No good on the shot. It's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Akobo. Inside. Here's Montejunas. Guterich with the rebound. Covered by Diallo to take the lead. Blocked! From 9 feet out. It's kept alive! Hits the 3-pointer.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
The home team calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The open shot by James. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
He got a piece of it. There's James on the wing. Nails it from 3. James has got 23 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Baldwin. Doesn't go for him. Here's Kalathis. Pass to James. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Korkmaz. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely to the middle. Baldwin's shot is good.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. James outside. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. And rejected. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's James. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Connects from downtown. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team. James.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. The home team calls timeout. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Pass to Baldwin. The three. And knocks down the three. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. 7 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Melly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the visitors call time here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on.
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Edwards. Buries it from 3. 6 points for him.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. From the high post. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Vezenkov.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Edwards with it. To the wing, right side. Fades back. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Fournier. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Floats one up. The rebound by Vezenkov. Right side Fournier. Guarded by Edwards. High arcing shot, and he makes it. 5 points in the game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Here's Peters. Outside Fournier. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. On the clock. The shot from the low post is good. Here's Evans. Here's Peters. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
At the line for the away team. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both teams will make substitutions. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
With 2 seconds left. That shot off. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Tipped away. 6 to shoot. Here's Papanikolaou. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Out to the right wing. Back to Napier. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Napier. He's scoreless. Releases. Jump shot is good that time. Here's Papanikolaou. Over to the wing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Peters' shot is good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
There's a screen. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Papanikolaou. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. No good that time. Booker with the defensive effort. Pass to Napier. Launches a three. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the visitors call time here. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
.125 left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line, and the jumper is on the mark.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Pass to De Silva. Inside. Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got his first points of the game.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Guarded by Edwards. An easy 2 on the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the second period. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
And there's the screen. Pass to Vezenkov. Fournier with the ball. Lets it go from deep. De Silva with the rebound. And here's Edwards. Three-pointer. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Glad you could join us. Ryan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Papanikolaou. Off the window. It's good. He has 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Back to Edwards. From deep. It's hauled in by Fall. He takes it in. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one's no good.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
out to the right wing. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Launches it. That shot off the mark.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Down low. Here's Fall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fall's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The ball's knocked loose, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Shot from the inbound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Guarded by Edwards. Edwards pulls it in. A tight game here in Utah. That's tipped.
Rough start to the 3rd quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd. Just 5 to shoot. They're running. And there's the lob.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the visitors call time here. .136 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Fall. Outside Fournier. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Dorsey. And there's a pick. Pass to Evans. Clock at 6. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And that one good. Give him 8 points now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Yes, on the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The teardrop. And he lays it up and in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Counted from distance. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Inside. Excellent D there from Booker.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Napier, and he converts the layup.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Here's Dorsey. And that one is right through the heart.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
The home team calls timeout. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, "We're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that." To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Edwards. No good from 18.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Papanikolaou. Guarded by Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, 0.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Edwards. Down low. Off with the layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to fall. Here's Vasenkov. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And he lobs it up top. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Off target at the rim. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Take it away. To the inside. Fall. And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Edwards. There's a screen. Cash. And that one brings them within 1.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Here's Fournier. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Guarded by Edwards. The home team calls timeout. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
And the visitors call time here. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these home.